What's going on, guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we'll be continuing his RWBY Volume 2 reaction. I will be his guide. If you do not know, I've seen this. I'm doing my reactions to Volume 8 currently. And pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to try to grind out probably the entire volume from what I'm expecting today. But we'll see. So before we get into it, give me full rundown as fast as you can. Including plot from the entire volume 1.
Okay, well, even necessarily, well, now you screwed me up with plot because I don't remember exactly how it starts.
Just go.
I know that we get to meet RWBY and Yang. We meet them too because they're sisters.
Okay.
We find out that they are going to a school.
Okay.
What was the name of the school again? Beacon. And they go to Beacon.
Okay.
And then we get to meet Weiss and Blake.
Okay.
And in the midst of all this, we get to meet other characters like Jean. And get to meet Nora, Ren, and Pyrrha,
yeah,
Pyrrha, and then we also get to meet Cardin and his team, and they end up they go through this training, and they all become teammates, and there's teams of 4. Teams of 4 obviously being RWBY. We know who that involves. RWBY, Weiss, Blake, Yang.
Okay.
And then we have Team Juniper.
Like the juniper flower.
Yeah, Juniper. And then that is Jean, Ren, Nora, and Pyrrha.
Okay.
And then we have Team Cardinal, which really the only person we get to introduce to that team is Cardin. So
they do say all their names, but they just gloss over.
Yeah,
they're just filler characters.
Like filler guys.
Okay.
So in all this we learned about aura. We learned about the semblance, where they all have like their own special thing. And then now they ended off with them going to Vale, the Festival of Vale. And we also, in that midst, got to meet Sun. Is that his name?
Sun, yep.
Sun, aka Wukong. And then we got to meet Penny. This blades out her backpack like nobody knows. And that was pretty much all all the characters we got to meet. Oh yeah, and then we got to see these 3 random characters at the end talking to the bad guy. What's the bad guy's name?
Roman Torchwick.
Yeah,
that's my boy.
That guy, yeah. We finally got to see the girl who was blacked out with the red eyes and had fire. Don't know her name still though, but we got to meet her. And then we see her 2 teammates behind her, one green-haired chick, one gray-haired dude, and yeah, that's it.
All right.
Ready for volume 2.
Just real quick, sorry for any background noise.
Yes,
ASMR. So, anyway, so this chapter is called The Best Day Ever. This is my brother's personal favorite episode. And I love this episode too. But I mean, I love them all. I love them all equally. There's not a single episode I prefer under any other one.
I like some.
It's just I like other ones better. No, I'm kidding. No, but anyway, so Best Day Ever. Ready? Go.
Boom. Glass.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm not really from around here.
Oh.
Would you mind pointing me in the direction of this shop?
Turn it up just a smidge.
I knew you were lost.
Mercury, I will seriously pay you to shut up.
That's not your money.
But it could be yours for 5 minutes of silence.
No deal.
Fine.
Whatever. You want me.
My man's. Budget increase. Background people.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
No more silhouettes.
Oh, so the silhouettes are only volume 1?
A few
Yeah.
blocks.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this place is so dull.
Meh, I kind of like it. Tall buildings, diverse culture.
And nice, dopey people who are easy to pickpocket.
That's every city.
Ooh, Emerald! Master Thief! Please don't take my money. I barely have enough to get by. You're no fun today.
Be right there. Welcome to Tuckson's Book Trade, home to every book under the sun. How may
They got the meat chops.
how may I help you?
Just
browsing.
Actually, I was wondering, do you have any copies of The Thief and the Butcher?
Yes, we do.
That's great.
Would you like a copy?
No.
Is that Wolverine on his free time?
Oh, what about Violet's Garden in paperback?
He's got
Would Wolverine get a full time?
hardback too.
Ooh, options are nice.
No pictures. Hey, do you have any comics?
Near the front.
Oh, no, wait. What about Third Crusade?
I don't believe we carry that one.
Oh.
What was this place called again?
Tuckson's Book Trade.
And you're Tucson?
That's right.
So then I take it that you're the one who came up with the catchphrase.
Yes.
And what was it again?
Tuckson's Book Trade, home to every book under the sun.
Except the Third Crusade.
It's just a catchphrase.
It's false advertising.
You shouldn't make a promise you can't keep, Tucson.
Oh.
I hear you're planning on leaving. Moving all the way to Vacuo. Your brothers in the White Fang wouldn't be happy to hear that. And neither are we. You know who we are, don't you?
Yes.
And you know why we're here?
Yes.
So, are you going to fight back?
Yes! Ah!
Oh wow, it really is like Wolverine. More like Sabretooth.
More like
What's with that?
I like the pictures.
What you doing? Nothing. Just going over notes from last semester.
Psych.
Lame.
Nora's shooting grapes at Yang.
Sisters, friends, Weiss. Hey. 4:07 minutes ago, I had a dream.
You deserve it, Weiss.
A dream that one day the four of us would come together as a team and have the most fun anyone has ever had. Ever! Did you steal my binder? I am not a crook.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about kicking off the semester with a bang.
I always kick
Bye.
my semesters off with a yang. Eh? Guys?
Look,
Oh,
it's been a
lol.
good 2 weeks, and between more exchange students arriving and the tournament at the end of the year, our second semester is going to be great. But classes start back up tomorrow, which is why I've taken the time to schedule a series of wonderful events for us today.
I don't know whether to be proud or scared of what you have in store.
I don't know. I think I might sit this one out.
Sit out or not, I think however we spend this last day, we should do it as a team.
I, for one, think that
Was that actually Ray?
Man, that's harsh.
No.
Oh, it was Nora. She just trying to blame him.
I threw a banana at a guy, which sounds gross, but it was awesome.
Nice.
Right? And the best part is, she's a faunus. But that's a secret, okay?
Yo, the guy on the right
And not a, I'm gonna go
jacket
tell Scarlet the second son
looks
of
like
her
an
back.
old school like
I'm talking
PlayStation 2
secret,
character or
secret.
something.
Whoa, chill out, man, okay? I got it.
A JRPG.
Yeah.
You better. I just don't want to screw this up, you know? The people here are the coolest. No offense to you guys.
One taken.
Okay, they're just in here. I'm really excited for you to meet them. So be cool, okay? You're gonna be cool, right?
Dude.
Point.
Rated E for everyone. Oh God.
justice will be swift, justice will be painful. It will be
Are they having a food fight? Like how Red's actually getting involved. Like how they're all getting involved. Oh, this is awesome. She just double. No. No. Turkey gauntlets? Are we getting serious right now, guys? Okay, this might be the cringiest episode of all time. Oh. Red sticks, my guy. Oh. I'm baffled. Oh, totally radical, dude. A whole swordfish. I'm so sick right now.
Don't leave me!
Oh, Yang's the goat. Well, that's my girl. Oh, she got hands. Oh, he said I got these though. Nope. Oh. Out the park. Hit her out the park. Home run. Oh, she fast. She just showed them why she's goated.
I love these guys.
Uh-oh. Oh, Good Witch is about to go off. Oh yeah, their budget definitely got fatter on this one. Got her putting together a whole lunchroom.
Children, please, do not play with your food.
Let it go.
They're supposed to be the defenders of the world.
And they will be. But right now, they're still children. So why not let them play the part?
My man does throw
After all,
straight fire every time he speaks.
It isn't a role they'll have forever.
So I got wisdom. Oh, okay. I like green haired chick. I like seeing the dual pistols or dual shotguns, whatever it is in the back pocket.
Oh, look, she sent the kids again. This is turning out just like the divorce.
Ugh. Bears the thought of you procreating.
That was a joke. And this just might. Tell me where you two have been all day.
What?
I'm a professional, sweetheart. Pay attention. Maybe you'll learn something. Why do you have this address?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I would. Now, where have you been all day?
Cleaning up your problems. One of them, at least.
I had that under control.
2-pack bags and a ticket out of Vale said otherwise.
Listen, you little punk. If If it were up to me, I would take you and your little street rat friend here, and I would...
Oh, he's scared of her.
Cinder! I thought I made it clear that you were to eliminate the would-be runaway.
I was going to...
He was going to escape to Vacuo. Mercury and I decided to take it upon ourselves to kill the rat.
I think he was some sort of cat, actually.
What, like a puma?
Yeah, there you go.
Quiet. Did I not specifically instruct you two to keep your hands clean while in Vale? I just thought... Don't think. Obey.
That'd be me.
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again. And you. Why wasn't this job done sooner?
Sorry if I've been a little busy stealing every speck of dust in the kingdom.
You're an inspiration to every punk with a gun and a ski mask.
Look around, kid. I've got this town running scared. Police camping out at every corner, dust prices through the roof, and we're sitting pretty in an old warehouse with more dust crystals, vials, and rounds than we know what to do with. Speaking of which, if you guys wouldn't mind filling me in on your Grandmaster plan, it might actually make my next string of robberies go a little smoother.
Oh, Roman, have a little faith. You'll know what you need when you need to know. Besides, we're done with dust.
Okay, then what now?
We're moving. Have the White Fang clear out this building. I'll send you details and coordinates tonight.
Coordinates?
We're proceeding to phase 2.
Pull out the cigar.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore.
I thought they were gonna start rapping. I was like, oh, bars? So they're playing a Royal team. What is it called? A Royal Rumble. I said Royal Rumble. That shows you how much I don't play those anymore. With Battle Royal, they're all flying in from the sky.
Got a RWBY battle royale.
Okay. All right, I'm dropping in Vale. All right, bet. Let's go.
So the openers are always at the end of the first episode, or first chapter. So
okay.
You get straight into it. So here, we're introduced to.
I caught the last chick's name. I didn't catch. I forget what they said their name again. But the last chick's name is Cinder. Cinder, right?
Cinder.
Cinder.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have Emerald, and you have Mercury.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, that's literally the color of her hair. Right? Yeah.
So you have Emerald and you have Mercury.
Yeah.
They are the underlings of Cinder, as you caught. So you can see her little symbol here.
Are they Faunus?
You did mention.
Are they Faunuses or no?
Do you see any distinctive?
No,
that's how you'll see a distinctive feature.
No.
But
so why did
Faunus are very distinguishable from the rest?
So they killed that Faunus because he was a rat.
Yeah. So he was
he turned against the White Fang.
He was planning on leaving the White Fangs. They're like, no. You ain't leaving us today. So they were like.
So, with that being said, are they gonna put a hit on Blake? I guess I'll find out. If they hit on Blake.
Guess we'll find out. So these two come in, dude. Honestly, this scene, I wanted to label this scene every customer service experience I've ever had. This is so accurate for if you watch this scene, and you just don't put any context on it, and you just say, "Hey, this is just this is like regular customer service."
Yeah,
super accurate because they just oh, you don't have this book, or we're just gonna kill you. And it's like, okay, like that's very accurate.
Instantly go in a roast session. Oh, I know.
Like it's like,
oh, it's super facts.
Because like
I like how I low key kind of called that. I said he was Wolverine, but he.
Do you have any copies of
So ask a stupid question, we answer it, and then they want nothing to do with that.
He is literally identically. Now that I think about it, it's literally Sabretooth from the X-Men. It's literally Sabretooth.
Violet's Garden.
Like if you looked up an image from Sabretooth out of X-Men, that's literally what he looks like. The short-haired version.
I'll put it over here.
Yeah, my fault. The short-haired version. Because there is a long-haired version, but the short-haired version, that is literally him right there. Meat chops, and he's got the nails that come out. Oh, dude. That is literally it.
So this part. This is like very accurate to customer service. They're just like,
yeah.
Third Crusade.
I don't believe we carry that one.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Tucson's Book Trade.
Like how when this man closes books, it sounds like shotguns.
So then I take it that you're the one who came up with the catchphrase.
Yes.
This is just, it's just, this is so accurate to how customers really be.
Yeah,
like,
I work in retail.
For you guys that don't know, I work in a restaurant. He works in
I've worked in retail and restaurants.
And this is so accurate.
Yeah, it's bad.
To how customers treat us. It is, and it is so tiring.
Yeah.
Because like there's one thing you have no control over it. I mean, for him it might be different because he's like the owner and everything, but like still, like they just like lash out and it's ridiculous. But anyway, so that's a little off the.
That's literally my worst experience in retail was because we didn't have something. Like, I had to come to the store to find out that we didn't have it. Yeah, I got absolutely blasted because of it. So
I did want to show you this binder. So it's not called the Veil Festival; it's called the Vital Festival.
Vital Festival.
So Vital Festival activities, property of
Weiss.
Weiss-Schnee.
Weiss-Schnee.
She just crossed it all out and
Best
slapped
day
it.
ever activities. So that was the binder she stole.
Sisters, friends, Weiss.
I'm sorry, that's one of my favorite voice lines. It's like, did you steal? So there were a bunch of presidential references here. I don't know if you saw any of them. I don't know them all. I know
presidential.
Yeah. So like 4:07 minutes ago, I had a dream. That's Lincoln.
A dream that one day the four of us would come together as a team and have the
They just made
most fun
they just stacked a bunch of them.
ever. Did you steal my binder? I am not a crook.
That's Nixon.
It kind of makes sense because if you listen to the music in the background, it's got like presidential type of music.
So they just slapped a bunch of presidential references, but then. So we're introduced to
a PlayStation character.
These two guys. They haven't said his name yet, so I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
But pretty cool dude. I like him. Talking, and then you have this is the most legendary fight in all of RWBY. Like
really?
if you've talked to anyone who's watched RWBY,
yeah,
and you ask them what is the legendary scene, they'll tell you it's the food fight.
The food
because
fight.
this is the scene. Like they're fighting with food. So here you have. So you called this turkey omelets, right?
Yeah.
That's very much accurate to what she is. I also did want to tell you this part because that's watermelon breaking, or that's a baguette breaking watermelon. I do believe I told you this earlier in a previous episode. How when they combine
their aura with
the thing, you can take like a pillow, and make it hit like a brick. So that's what they're doing. I wanted to specifically tell you that before.
Yeah.
For this specific scene, because people usually are like, that's a stale bread, that's a stale baguette right there. I'm like, it could be, but it's also their aura. This is showing.
You could, guys, listen here. You could take the stalest baguette ever made ever. You're not breaking a watermelon at least in that way. I mean, she straight up shattered a watermelon.
But this would be her shroud. Gamble shroud.
Yeah, Gamble
so
shroud.
You have the sheath and the sword, right? And then later she has the sausage link. That's her ribbon, right?
So they're all using like their.
She uses a sword. She doesn't have a shield, but she has a sword.
Yeah.
So it's whatever, same thing. So she's used to throwing her sword,
and then she's used to doing that little spear move where she like.
Yeah. So it was a sword and a spear.
Yeah, where she does that like little like.
She does this part. RWBY's
we found out RWBY's a skater, dude.
Right. So here you have magic.
Oh,
right? This would be the equivalent of like ice magic.
Okay. Oh, catch up.
Ice magic. That's about the closest you can get.
Yeah.
Sweet trips. Nora comes over here. She gets her hammer.
And the watermelon, so she gets the hammer.
Right. And then you have a sword. Swordfish. That's about the closest you can probably get to a sword.
Does Jean not hop in this fight at all?
He was there. He's on such a different level. It's just like not fair.
It's not fair. Yeah,
like
true.
He was there, but
he's just like starting out. But I will say this: RWBY showed why she leader though.
That's true. So then you have he's using his the leaks.
Yeah.
So those are his dual pistols, right? That's her whip. These are her grenades.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it goes a little bit into alright, so you have the grenades. And I also want to clarify, these have to be tin cans, like the old school style, because aluminum is not magnetic.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So these have to be tin cans. But it's just showing her polarity, yeah.
Polarity, yeah.
So then we get introduced later to Good Witch. Right? She comes back. Yeah. Right? Good Witch is like telepathy? Right? I believe that's what it is. Moving things with her mind.
Yeah.
Right?
Telepath. Yeah.
And then you have Osmond coming. So
speaking facts.
coming and dropping knowledge.
Yeah.
Right? So he's just like, hey, like just let him be kids, right?
Yeah.
So then we get this where he's a thief, so he pickpocketed her for that piece of paper, the address. They talk. Cinder comes. She's like, "Hey, we're going to phase 2. We're pretty much moving on with our plan, right? Whatever that plan may be." But then when they leave, Emerald gets back at him.
Yeah.
Because she took his lighter. Yeah. So it's like a little counter, and then we get the dope opener. This is the
RWBY's Battle Royale.
That'd be the RWBY Battle Royale coming whenever they decide to do that. You know, I'd play. So
I think anyone would touch that. It'd be really funny.
It'd have to be free and have to get this cool aesthetics and stuff, which they could do. But yeah, so that was the first episode of Volume 2. What are your thoughts?
I was pretty impressed. That was pretty cool. I thought that fighting scene was pretty dope. I liked how it was kind of like it was almost like a reminder of what everyone's abilities were in the beginning of Volume 2. It was like giving you like a refresher in a sense. Like, let's remind you guys of who does what, because they all use their abilities at some point in that fight. Like,
I think it was also them showing off their budget. The animators just like, look what we can do now.
Like that scene, like literally, dude, when Good Witch came in, you saw the entire room just like float in the air, and then she put everything back. I was literally like, oh yeah, budget definitely got bigger.
But yeah, so that was like I said, this is an episode I've watched probably way more than most, because because of that one scene. I've watched that fight scene itself an enormous amount of time, but it is fantastic. So anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to the next chapter. I stream, he streams, we streams. Check us out, give us a follow, come in, pop in, say hi.
Yes, sir.
Also, if you could like this video and subscribe, that would be a huge help. Try to get our the algorithm. Everyone knows the battle with the algorithm. If you could do that for us, that'd be great. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.
Later.